the season is gone, and everything is on the line when they clash for the Commonwealth Cup. Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with the Virginia head coach before this game. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock. Really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Hokies headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Fielded in the end zone, it's Courtney. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Eli Holstein to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Flores. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The offense lining up for a first down play. Play fake, Holstein. Unloads to the wideout. Quick completion on the out route.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Here's Holstein to throw. Under fire. Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
And the Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Right back to the well. Might have a chance. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia!
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it, and you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the 2nd level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the 2nd level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throwing, Holstein. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And his throw is incomplete. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokies then.
And the names might have changed, and this rivalry's been consistent. The hatred is consistent. The disdain for each other is so much fun to watch late in the season.
There's just so much intensity in this game because it's normally played late in the year, and the offseason is based off of who wins this game. As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Holstein. It's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Eli spinning it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Holstein. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Now staring at a third and short from the 40. From the gun on third down, Holstein. That's caught. It's Flores.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Cavaliers are rolling down the field. Running inside. It's Lewis. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Eli Holstein to throw. Picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Back to pass, it's Baker. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. And the Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Keeps it on first down. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
From the red zone, it's Hawkins. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
That is just the play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They go play action with Holstein. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Lined up in the gun, 3rd down, Eli Holstein. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Holstein to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Finds the tight end. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The run from the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Sometimes slow and steady wins the race, right? Doesn't always have to be 55-yard completions through the air for scores. You saw it on the last drive, bleeding the clock, running and throwing the football, taking care of the football, and capping it off with a score. And you're seeing that again on this drive, too. This offensive line is just taking this game over, and they are in total control, suffocating their opponents.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
And sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here's Holstein to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. He's got him. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. 4th down, Holstein. Fires left. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. On the run, it's Overton. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Can't get him to the ground. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Cavaliers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Options galore here, 2nd and just a few inches. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The Cavaliers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Holstein to throw for it on 4th. Got the quick pass.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. Throwing, Holstein. Snagged in the middle, it's Gibson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. Holstein on the play fake. He's got it on the run. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Cavaliers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they covered 42 yards on the drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Baker. Bringing the heat. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Under fire. He'll heave it deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he scores! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally are able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Throws for the tight end. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Holstein. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Holstein from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And what a change in momentum. It looked like the offense was going to score points. Not only does the defense pick it off, but a great individual effort on the return, now setting their team up in field goal range to try and steal 3 points before the end of the half.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. The run inside. It's Hawkins. He's got the first down, but he'll need a lot more than that on this final play. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left, now to see if they can score before the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. Let's start with TCU, taking on the #1 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Horned Frogs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
They'll start the third quarter with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Baker. Caught in the backfield, it's Overton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Heath.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Overton. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeps it on the option. There's a little room there. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the 1st down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Gets open down the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it! Touchdown, Hokies! They take the lead here in the 2nd half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Eli Holstein to throw. Working that left side now. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Holstein. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Play fake, Holstein. Blasted as he lets it go. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The option, he'll keep it. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Baker. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
In offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Runs through the tackle. Bounced off his feet.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Fakes to grab. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Kick is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and turning it on! Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. And the Cavaliers in the hurry-up.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Here comes the heat. He gets away. Smashes through the tackle. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Hawkins. Maybe a crease. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
They'll go right back to him. Still on his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Here's Holstein to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throws to the tight end. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the crowd and now got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Powers through the defender.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It's 3rd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And they get him down. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. It was the Hokies gobbling up the Cavaliers in this one, and they will claim the Commonwealth Cup. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.